What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the Oakland Raiders. Welcome back to the Las Vegas Raiders franchise mode here in Madden 20. Let's gonna get some used to here for the intro, as we are here for episode 12, I think. Either way, it's the first episode of the regular season in the 2020 season. We have two big road matchups here. Week 1 on the road against the Falcons. Week 2 on the road against the Chargers. The Chargers are a team that absolutely smoked us last season. We already have a message here going up against Matt Ryan. I don't even know where DC is. Gunther. So when you look at Matt Ryan, you can't disregard him. You can't really neutralize him. So we're going to go with the objective to try and slow him down. It's going to be very, very tough, though. Our secondary is not particularly great. It's still a work in progress. I got Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Mohamed Sanu, and anytime we've gone up against a quarterback that has like an X factor or anything, they have torched us. So I'm pretty sure that, if we want to try and set the tone that this season is truly going to be different as we look at setting our season goal here, it will all start with our secondary, with actually stopping big-name quarterbacks. So I would like to think we're in year 2. Last season we had what? 500, 7 wins, 8 wins. I don't really want to get back to 7 wins. I think we're going to make our goal. I want to be at least 7. I could make the goal to make the playoffs, but that's more so a goal for Derek Carr. I don't want to put both Derek Carr and John Gruden's job on the line here, because it's Derek Carr. If he's going to be our quarterback, he's going to make the playoffs. If not, I want 7 wins. I don't want to do any worse than what we did last season. So before we hop into this game, I will want to take a look here at the trade block and see if we can add a couple players. Just to see if we can improve the squad, because we have some depth at a lot of positions that maybe we can move around. Maybe we could snag a linebacker here or there, or a defensive end. Let's see what's available. We want to start looking at the trade block, maybe move some players around that aren't quite impressing as such. So the first trade that we're looking to make, maybe some Florida Gator bias, but LaMarcus Joyner is one of our older players. So we looked at Max Crosby. Didn't really make the most of his snaps in the preseason. Still a talented player. They're roughly the same age, both drafted from the same year. We got tremendous value. I'm shocked that the Saints actually took this trade straight up, but it is a like for like in terms of scheme fit. So we have sent Max Crosby to the New Orleans Saints. In return, we're getting Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, versatile defensive back, can play safety, can play corner, can play money linebacker. That is a huge get for the Raiders. We're also able to make one more trade, doubling up. We had just so much depth at D tackle with Neville Gallimore, with Mo Hurst being a stud. Those are at the 2. And we got Poona Ford, who I think offers a great run stuffing ability. So we took Hankins, who was a star dev, and Hall, who's young, to a team that actually had no depth at D tackle and kind of had a guy that needs a new change of scenery. Hassan Riddick hasn't really caught on there for the Cardinals. Jordan Hicks came in, pretty much just took his job over. So that's a great trade. We desperately needed depth at linebacker, and someone like Hassan Riddick can come in. I think he's versatile enough because he played a little bit defensive end at Temple, can play outside linebacker, inside. That versatility is huge for our core. So week 1 against Atlanta, here's what we're dealing with. They get 2 X factors in Julio Jones and Matt Ryan on the offensive side of the ball. It is also knowing that Matt Ryan has indoor ball. It just makes him that much more difficult to beat when he's at home. So this is going to be this is a huge test for our defense trying to contain these two. Then they got a bunch of superstars on the defensive side of the ball. Deion Jones, who I'm actually kind of surprised is not an X factor. Keanu Neal, Desmond Trufant, Ricardo Allen, and Devondre Campbell. So they have it all. Not much on the defensive line, but they got Grady Jarrett. He's a monster. So other than that, man, that's going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough game. Looking at us, we still just got AB as our lone X factor with Hudson, and as we saw last season, we earned superstar abilities for both Tyrell Williams and Mo Hurst. So hopefully we can add a couple more players to this list. More so, maybe we can get Mo Hurst into an X factor, and then maybe get Cleveland Ferrell or Hunter Renfrow getting Slot-O-Matic or something crazy like that would definitely go a long way helping this squad. But fingers crossed that we don't get absolutely butchered by Matt Ryan and company here week 1. Opening drive, Derek Carr lead this team out. This is your all-or-nothing season, sir, with the weird eyelashes. Are you a franchise QB or not? Faced with our first 3rd down of the drive. All right, let's see. Let's see how Mr. AB. How's that new helmet working for you? Oh, not great. As we underthrow it. Bad throw from Derek Carr. Deion Jones picks us off. Phenomenal start on the road. phenomenal. Our defense is not doing too bad facing a 3rd and 11 here. They're staying. Let's be the Canadian Nightmare. Let's go, Neville Gallimore. It's your big chance as Julio Jones gets wide open across the middle. Our safeties look like toddlers trying to tackle him. 31 yards. All right, bend, don't break. 3rd and goal. They're on the 1. We'll go Ty Summers from TCU. Athletic sideline to sideline guy. Gets caught in traffic. Ito Smith goes it untouched. Phenomenal start. Great stand defense. Way to respond from the offense. Messing up. Okay. Okay. 2 turnovers from the... I don't know what's more overpowered. The fearmonger thing where it makes you unblockable on the D-line, or this hit stick shit that linebackers and Keanu Neal apparently have. Wow, I did not think it'd be first play of the second half before I say I'm just simming defense because I'm raging and I'm too angry and we still have a game to play. All right, I'm not gonna just get myself out of mentally. We're not winning this game. The game has already determined that with the fumbles, 2 turnover bullshits. So yeah, we'll see if the offense, if I can control the offense and get us back in. I'm done playing defense here against Falcons. Just too overpowered. You don't have any answers. Oh, AB. There we go. Something positive. Getting skunked. Absolutely skunked in the first half. Dusted even. 28 zip. At least AB's able, with a proper fitting helmet, to get the Vegas Raiders on the board. Baited. That's a 2nd pick for Deion Jones. We got baited. I thought AB would be able to leap in front of him, make a play because he's an X factor. Not wrong. Oh, another injury. Cool. He looks fine. He looks fine. That's just our starting tight end. And Moreau, high ankle sprain, will not be able to return for this game. That's probably, what, a couple weeks? Awesome. Great start to the season. Love those injuries. 3rd and 1. We're really in 4-down territory now, trying to make this game a little bit more respectable. Let's throw across our body. We're in the ATL where Michael Vick used to play, trying to make a Michael Vick 04 Madden throw. Didn't quite work out. I'm not even thinking about kicking a field goal because this game's pretty much over. We can't run the ball. We're averaging 1.7 yards per carry legitimately. So just keep slanging it. Just keep slanging it. What's the worst that can happen, right? You know, we're only going to turn the ball over, which we do any other time with a pick. So there's a nice little touchdown there. Tyrell Williams, a little confidence for the Raiders. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, how many sacks did they get up? Can you please get us on the ticker what the sack difference is? Got to be at least 7-8 sacks to the Falcons. I think we're still at 0. Yeah, that game was bullshit. Great opener on the road. Derek Carr, this is his debut tryout to say, I'm your franchise quarterback. Look what I did last year. He's failing. He's failing right now. I mean, Matt Ryan didn't skunk us as bad as we may have if we stayed playing defense the entirety of the game. But this was just incredibly one-sided. Look at that. 2.1 yards. Could not run the ball. Falcons front 7 was dominant. Anytime we threw the ball, I was 50-50 chance. Either Deion Jones or Keanu Neal was going to fumble my guy. Jalen Richard, we know we had to just throw it at the backfield. Quick passes, Richard, 7 catches, 87 yards. Tyler Williams, 50 yards and a touchdown. Renfro, 4 for 59. AB, 2 catches, 24 yards, but he did have a touchdown. Moreau, we don't know the extent of his injury. We didn't get CeeDee Lamb, our first-round pick, a single snap. So that's awesome. A lot of production from our 2 first-round picks. Henderson got hurt in the preseason. Still is probably going to be out for a week. And Lamb didn't get a single target. Darren Lee got 11 tackles and a TFL. Mo Hurst got a TFL. We have no sacks, no turnovers. Absolutely pathetic debut for Vegas. And couldn't have a worse debut of the season. So as we get for week 2 against a team that has skunked us in the past as bad as that week 1 loss of the Chargers, we got kind of good news and really good news. Foster Moreau, not only is not going to miss time, he's back this week, but we are getting this little scenario here that could help him out in growing in dev trait. We got to get him 2 touchdowns or 100 yards. That's going to be easy. We'll force feed him across the middle. I mean, I'm a little bit worried about Derwin James, but you know what? We got to bounce back here. It would be huge to get a big victory over a divisional opponent in the Chargers, a team that has owned us since we've started this franchise mode, and at least ending the episode at 500. I could go to sleep at night. I could definitely go to sleep at night. So let's go, man. Let's take on these Chargers. You know by now, we saw it twice last year. Here are the X Factors for the Chargers. Melvin Gordon, Derwin James, by far, Derwin James and Joey Bosa are the most overpowered. Can't block Joey Bosa. Derwin James, I think he had 3 or 4 fumbles, and that debacle last year where if we won, we very well might have completed the playoff push. And then we fumbled it, I think, 6 times in a game. Phillip Rivers is just stupid accurate in the pocket, and they got a superstar here in Keenan Allen. Real overpowered team. We got our work cut out for us, especially given the performance against the Falcons. Not a lot of expectations that we can really win this game in myself and probably the fan base. Oh! Oh, we opened it with a sack. The pressure from Arden Key. Kyle Joseph. Wow. Let's go. Whatever pep talk we had worked. But here's the big one. It's 3rd and 18. Last year, when we played the Chargers most time, 3rd and 18 was still an automatic first down. Phillip Rivers was unbelievable. Took that game over. So let's go. We got some pressure. A double team on Mo Hurst. Come on! Okay. Okay. Thank you. The dumbest play I have ever seen. This is all Madden AI. I don't know what that is, but given the shit kicking we took last week, I will take that broken, glitchy Mo Hurst sack safety. Jacked up! Good sack. Mo Hurst, he's heating up. He's heating up. Oh, that's just 3rd sack, Mo Hurst. Beautiful. We're going to break a record today. Ocean Manure, I see you, dog. We're catching up. Oh, there's Joey Bosa. Oh, I knew he was on their team. There he is, reminding me. Oh, but there's AB. Antonio Brown, Nasir Adderley, and Des King can't keep up. Joey Bosa can remind us that he's still on the Chargers, but AB can remind you that he got 25 touchdowns a year ago, and he's got to carry this team. Look, was that Derek Carr making a good throw, or was that AB making a play? I think that was more AB making a play, but it takes 2 to tango, and I'll take that. Oh, hey, Joey Bosa. How's it going, man? It's been too long since we chatted. Beautiful. Beautiful defense. Phenomenal defense. That is Super Bowl caliber defense. 1st and goal on the 8. We got CeeDee Lamb in the slot. Why not make his first catch? A touchdown catch. CeeDee Lamb out of Oklahoma. Beautiful. Beautiful. Didn't do much. Didn't even get a target last game, but what better way to start your career? 1 catch, 1 touchdown. Oh, come on. Come on, Gary on. Sprinter. Oh, of course you can't make... I'm done with this zone defense, man. Zone is broken in Madden. It's always broken. So we're switching our defense. We're going to a man defense because this zone's not doing it. Oh, Nasir Adderley is not... I mean, he's a safety with the responsibility of trying to cover AB, but he is just having... Garbage game. 75 yards, AB, 2nd big-time touchdown of the game. We're booming. And we'll go for 2 to make it a touchdown game. This is going to be a huge 2-point conversion. AB wide open. There you go. Just keep feeding AB. He might be crazy. He might literally be insane, but he's also insane on the field. Look at that. Just doing backflips in the background. Front flips in the background. All right, 3rd and goal. Bend, don't break for this defense. We want to keep this tutty lead, or at least a 4-point lead, worst case scenario. As I can promise you, we're making a defensive scheme switch after this game. Let's go. Oh, and he's wide open. I hate Derwin. Like, there's no way he should fumble that. It's getting tackled from behind below the waist. I need to replay that. I need to replay that fumble. Because it's if this is what I think it is, man, this shit's broken. I don't want that. Give me an instant replay. What? How come that's the last replay? Is that a glitch? Okay, watch this, watch this, watch this. There's no way he fumbles that. He doesn't even get a hand on the... Look at that. Broken. Broken mechanic. That should not happen. Absolutely should not happen. No way that should happen. Well, there's another fumble. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. 4th and 7. We need a touchdown or bust here. And hey, there we go. There's Joey Bosa. What's going on, bro? Loved you in Game of Thrones. Oh, there's another fumble. Sick. 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 Yeah, game over. I really don't want to turn X Factors off because it is something definitely to work towards, and the satisfaction of eventually earning our own X Factors. Maybe that's the biggest thing, is that we knew all along, and I've said that's almost kind of a positive, that the X Factors make really good players really good. Maybe it's the fact that we have no X Factors on the defensive side of the ball, that we're not getting cheese fumbles, we're not getting cheese block sheds. But I don't know, man. This is... it's not... Like, we didn't deserve to lose that. We can't run the ball. Through 2 games, cannot run the ball. Derek Carr was very good. Bounced back. The bipolar. Very bipolar. 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Back-to-back games, we're averaging 2 yards per carry, which is unacceptable given that our offensive line is well above average. So, I don't know. I'm going to give it probably one more game with Josh Jacobs because, like, we try to run the ball. If you get around 8 to 12 in that range and you're only averaging 2 yards per carry, either you change running backs or you abandon the run. And that's back-to-back weeks. We've given him an opportunity. We just have to abandon the run to have any chance to stay in the game because the other team on the other side of the ball, be it Atlanta or the Chargers, are putting up points. We got 12 catches, 100 yards. We got 6 yards to the good to get Foster Moreau his scenario. AB, huge game, 5 catches, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb got his first receiving touchdown as a professional NFL player. Defensively, what do we got here? We got 3 sacks from Mo Hurst. All 3 sacks came in the first quarter. Then from out after that, he did nothing. Hassan Riddick got an interception. When I was sim defense, man. I wasn't standing a chance. We got to go to a man defense. Zone defense is pathetic in Madden 20. So Hassan Riddick, that's good. I mean, paying dividends from that trade already. I'll take an interception, but I don't know, fellas. I don't know what the answer is right now. Do we go back to all pro until all Madden feels better? But I don't know if you avoid how many fumbles. I don't know if you avoid these fumbles if you don't play even if you change the difficulty because it's abilities, right? Let's see how many fumbles. So last time we played the Chargers last season with the playoffs on the line, we fumbled it 6 times. This time we fumbled it 1, 2, 3. I felt like it was more than 3, but maybe it only was 3. That's still a lot of fumbles, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'm at a loss. I need some guidance from anyone in the comments. So we started 0-2. We got one thing accomplished in Moreau. Got the star dev trait, which is pretty good. 20,000 XP. Okay, we are going to switch our defense. I know for a fact, I don't know exactly what scheme we're running, but I do know that all of our corners, we've been trying to get them into a zone. We don't want that. I want man to man. So we either get I don't want 40. There's no 4-3 that you can get man to man. But we're not a 3-4 defense. Can we run a 46? 8 players in the box. Oh, there's nothing that we can run that's... God damn it. Defensive playbook. I mean, we'll just have to abandon calling zone plays. That's all. From now on, it's blitzes and mans, I guess. So upgrading some players here. We got 4 points for Moreau. That's huge. Cleveland Furl. Get him up to an 80 overall. Hopefully that helps him. I'll spend the points for Moreau just in a little bit off screen. But he's going to be a beast. He's going to be a 78 overall. I will take that as we are 0-2. We'll get ready for the next episode where we got the Patriots. So that's going to be fun. And we have the Miami Dolphins. First game in Vegas. I mean, it is a 3-game road trip. I don't know why the NFL would schedule that. But, it's C.J. Henderson coming back from injury. Let's end off with a high note here. Henderson is starting because Hargraves has been getting toasted. That is not looking like a great free agency move. So we're going to go Conley and C.J. Henderson. Maybe that sparks some life to our defense, to our secondary. But, man, the X Factors, I don't know. 0-2, it's not where we want to be. It's not where we want to be. We still have more questions than answers for Derek Carr. Why is he so bipolar? How come sometimes he looks like a franchise quarterback? Other weeks, he's the worst quarterback in the National Football League. we're not going to be able to go with that forward, you know, unless he can find some sort of consistency. So, I mean, there's a lot more to unveil here in year 2 of the Raiders franchise. So, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit, well you talking and talking. Look at my options, look at me dropping. Ass in the game, like who are you stopping? Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. I'm way too clever. Look at the kid, Mr. Consistent, I'm doing it big. Way too persistent on taking your bitch. Here